So for 2025, I've decided to branch out in a planner fashion. I am going to jump into the world of Hobonici. I just had my Hobonici Weeks show up from Atlas Stationers, so follow along as I open this up, show you the insides, what the layout is, and how I plan to use this for the year. Let's get to it. Okay, so let's get this open. This is the 2025 Weeks, and I got it in chili pepper. Now, I actually plan to put this in a cover, but the cover is not I don't have it yet, so for now, I'll be working without the cover. So I heard online through videos and posts that it's good to get one of these pencil boards, so I picked one of those up as well. So that'll just go in and go under the paper, so that you're not going to push through or write too hard. When it goes in, it has a nice little today, so you can keep track of where you are. So, okay, so this is new to me. So just looking through from the beginning, it's got month view, just dates. It's got a 2025. This looks like something you'd use for like a birthday calendar or a quick reference of what day of the week is what. It's got December, so that's nice that you get a little bit of a lead time before the new year starts. So you get all the month view. Okay, so it looks like November 25th is actually the first day in here, so I've got a little bit of extra pages that I'll probably test pins and some of that type of stuff on. Got the 2 bookmarks as well folded in here to see exactly, what inks, what pens are going to work well in here before I get into working on the actual, days where we're at in December. So let me play around with this a little bit, and I'll come back once I have some stuff written in here and once I have a plan of what I'm doing, so that way I can share it with you. Okay, so I grabbed a bunch of pens that I had inked that were sitting at my desk. Got the Opus 88 Minty, the Lamy 2000, Opus 88 Demo, my 823, my Opus 88 Coloro, my Schaefer 100, my Newton Edison, Tisby Caribbean, Sailor 1911 Black Luster, the Lamy Studio, the Platinum 3776 and Ultra Extra Fine, and then an Oto Rollerball. They all write great, but gotta admit, the ink is showing through a little bit more than I would like, for sure. So I've only written on this one page so far, but like that Colorverse ink in the Minty, that would really make the backside of this not very usable. So I'm going to have to keep that in mind, determining how exactly I plan to write in this. If I write down the left side and kind of leave that for, show through, I really don't want to have to do that much of the paper. So I'm going to play around with this a little bit more and see what I come up with. Okay, so I've done a little playing around here with just writing some stuff in from the trip recently, just to see how things work. And it looks like, this is the 1911 with the Oxblood. It doesn't show through bad when writing without the pencil board. Here is the Newton writing, this first line is with the pencil board, the bottom is without. And without the pencil board, it shows through a little bit less. That's not the best example of it, but this is definitely going to take some figuring out of what pen and ink combo. So the 3776, because of that really, the ultra extra fine nib, it really doesn't show through at all. So that's going to be a very usable pen for this. What is that other one? That's also the Opus 88 there without the pencil board. So it seems like the pencil board is going to hold pages possibly more than actually be a backing board for writing. So this will take some time as I go through, the next little bit to figure out if I'm going to divide the pages or whatnot. This is a new format for me. I used to always use the Rhodia with the week on the left and then the blank page on the right. It's a larger form, like an A5 size that I would leave on my desk. I'm going to use that in addition to this. I wanted something that's more portable to be able to carry around. But overall, the paper is Tomoe. It's thin. It's all sorts of stuff. It does have the dark here showing the different months of the year. And then let's get after here. I hadn't actually looked. So at the end, you get to just grid pages, and it looks like they're numbered down here. So, looks like you get about 73 blank pages, and then you get a listing of common size measurements. It's got a centimeter ruler on the right, heels and toes, outstretched arms, a list for noting down favorite things. It looks like either movies, songs, foods, shopping, or things like that. So that might be something to track pens or inks that I got over the year. You've got a top 100 list, and then sample symbols and iconography that you would use depending on, and then about some noodles. So you've got different types of noodles, so kind of a reference. A 365-day checkoff sheet. I don't know exactly what I'll use that for. Addresses, I guess that's just for if it's lost, maybe. But, or that's what that one is here on the back. So, overall, and it did come with this, which I guess is a sticker you can put on here to act as a back pocket. That's nice. I wasn't aware that that came with it. So overall, I am pleased with the 2025 Chili Pepper Red Hobonici Weeks. I didn't talk about the cover initially, but it's got a kind of a fabric with a weave cover. You've got Hobonichi stamped in the bottom here, and then just a very subtle 2025. It does have a gray and black bookmark that goes in to keep pages if you're not using a pencil board or some other sort of bookmark. I like, in my journal, I have some of the page darts, so I might end up using some of those in here. So, that's the 2025 Chili Pepper Red Hobonichi Weeks. This is also more of an introduction to Hobonichi for me. I need to put this to use, figure out how I'm going to use it, and how I'm going to integrate it with my Rhodia as well, to figure out what my system is going to be. So thanks for following along. Be sure and drop a comment below. What are you using for your planner for 2025? Have you gone to the dark side of digital? Are you using a Hobonichi, or are you using a different system? The planner world is so vast. Everybody has their own unique setup that they love, and I'd love to hear what yours is. So leave a comment. Be sure and subscribe to follow along for some more videos coming up, and thanks for watching.